In the last class, we have learned techniques of writing precisely. Now let us see how to make a paragraph effectively. What is paragraph writing? And organizing principles of paragraphs in documents. Paragraphs are building blocks of writing. In any longer piece of writing, writing includes articles, theses, books, etc. You find several paragraphs. Sometimes a topic may be dealt with in a single paragraph. If you master writing a good paragraph, you can eventually write an effective essay. You will learn in greater detail about organizing paragraphs in essays and reports in later units. So paragraphs, as we all know, these paragraphs are building blocks of writing. Any short piece or longer, especially in any longer piece of writing, because if it is a short structure, short paragraph, we don't need to mention many paragraphs. But when we are writing longer piece of writing, like articles, theses, and all those things, this paragraphs serve as a building blocks. And to master this writing a good paragraph, you can eventually, if you can master through one single paragraph, you can tell about the entire essay's information. Theme of the entire essay can be informed through one single paragraph. So master writing, if you can master writing a good paragraph, even you can eventually write an effective essay. So structure and features of paragraphs. Now let us look at the structure of a paragraph and qualities that make it effective. Now, what is the structure of a paragraph? We'll see. A paragraph has basically two main components, a topic sentence and supporting details. What is a topic sentence? So paragraph, we need to remember, paragraph has two main things, a topic sentence and supporting details. First, let us concentrate on topic sentence. In order to understand this, we need to first analyze the principle of unity. Principle in the sense, an idea and a belief of unity. A good paragraph deals with a single idea or one part of a complex idea. Any good paragraph it consists of one part, deals with one idea or part of a complex idea. The single idea is clearly stated in the topic sentence. Usually, the topic sentence is found at the very beginning of a paragraph. However, it may at times be at the end, I mean to say last. And sometimes it may not be stated explicitly at all. The rest of the paragraph includes details which elaborate on the topic sentence. These may include examples, statistics, explanation, definition, description, or other details. So, organizing a paragraph, principles of paragraphs in document. So when you are writing a long article, essay, thesis, books, paragraphs are building blocks of that. So you can express the entire theme of your essay within one single paragraph. To master this paragraph writing, you need to have idea on the structure and features of paragraph, how you should write. What is the structure of a paragraph? A paragraph actually has two components, as we have discussed, topic sentence and supporting details. And one should also know, when you are writing a topic sentence, you should also, before writing a topic sentence, you should know principle of unity, how you have to coordinate the entire structure of the paragraph from first to the last. So a good paragraph deals with a single idea. One good paragraph can deal with a single idea, or it can talk about a part of a very complex idea. So a paragraph, a topic sentence you can find in the beginning of the sentence, beginning of a paragraph. Sometimes it can be in the end of a paragraph. Sometimes that topic sentence may not particularly written like that. So paragraph writing, structures of paragraph writing is very, very important. Now, instead of breaking into now we have got one simple paragraph here. Let's look at the following example about the structure of paragraph. And instead of breaking into a jogging, I mean to say, too quickly and risking injury, take a relaxed and deliberate approach. This is in bold. Before starting, spend some time stretching and warming up, doing any exercises you find comfortable. Once the warm-up is over and you feel ready, begin walking. Increase your speed gradually. Swing your arms briskly and loosely while walking. After you have brisk walked, for not bolt out like a what do you call sprinter, remember to keep your shoulders straight and your head up. One final word, do not forget to enjoy the scenery around. After all, it is one of the joys of jogging. So here we have given they have given a paragraph here. What is the topic sentence? What are the supporting details? So in the beginning, instead of breaking into a jog too quickly and risking injury, take a relaxed and deliberate approach is nothing but topic sentence. And the other details, whatever they added, walk slowly, raise shoulders, move your arms, feel comfortably, don't use headphones, you enjoy the nature. All these things are supporting details of this paragraph. So here, this, whatever we discussed, that is about the structure of making a paragraph. And task 26, they have given, identify the topic sentence in the following paragraphs. First itself, an enormous amount of research on how people respond to extreme events has been done by an American university. So this is about the entire passage, a paragraph. In this paragraph, first line itself is projecting about the topic sentence. In the second paragraph itself, second paragraph also, first line itself is projecting about the main theme or topic sentence. But in some more paragraphs, this topic sentence can be in the middle, can be in the end also. So make sure when you read a paragraph and how you have to present yourself. Structural wise, as we have discussed, these are building blocks. To write a paragraph, you need to follow structure, you need to follow topic sentence, and you need to follow supporting details. How beautifully, how precisely you present, it depends in your hands. This is about paragraph writing. Next comes cohesion and coherence. We have noted earlier that a paragraph has a topic sentence and supporting details. We have studied that. Cohesion and coherence is also part of paragraph writing. However, just writing sentences and putting them together does not make a paragraph. As we studied structure of paragraph, putting one in the topic sentence and writing the supporting details is not the correct way of writing a paragraph. What is that missing then? What is that we need to include then? So the sentences need to be connected with one another. And if it is a long write-up, paragraphs must be connected with one another as well. This connection can be established using various vocabulary and grammar-related techniques, and also using patterns of organization. The former is called cohesion, and the techniques used are referred to as cohesive devices. The latter is called coherence. So when you are writing a paragraph, not only learning the structure of paragraph is important, but when you are presenting a paragraph, writing a paragraph, you should see to that you should maintain cohesion and coherence in the paragraph. What is cohesion? Using proper vocabulary and grammar related techniques means writing properly with good vocabulary and without grammar mistakes is called cohesion and cohesive devices. Writing paragraph with cohesion and cohesive devices means writing properly with good vocabulary and without grammar related mistakes. And what is coherence? Coherence means structure, patterns of organizing a paragraph is called coherence. Now let us see in detail what is cohesion. I told you cohesion and cohesive devices are vocabulary and grammar related devices. There are mainly two ways of ensuring cohesion. Two ways. First one, grammatical cohesion, and second one, lexical cohesion. What is grammatical cohesion? Through the use of various grammatical techniques, you do grammatical cohesion. Lexical cohesion. Through the use of various vocabulary related techniques is called lexical cohesion. So remember 2 points. Grammatical cohesion means various grammar related techniques. Lexical cohesion means various vocabulary related techniques. Now let us see some. The grammatical cohesion includes use of pronouns and linkers and substitution ellipses. See the examples. To grammatical cohesion means how you use pronouns, how you use linkers, how you use substitutions. All these things comes under grammatical cohesion. Let us see some examples. Harish and Mohan have been good friends since childhood. And they studied in the same school, went to the same college, and now they are working together. So instead of using Harish and Mohan again and again, we are using, in place of noun, we are using pronoun as a pronoun called they. So try to make what do you call the grammar related techniques proper. Second one, according to a recent report, India's electronic imports have increased substantially. Therefore, the government is trying to encourage companies to manufacture goods in India itself. This is therefore is a linker sentence. Linker. It is becoming a linker word for this complete sentences. Third one. Dave used to submit assignments on time, and so does his brother now. So substitution. Dave used to submit assignments on time, and as a substitution, we are using so does. Does is a word, substitution word. Instead of writing Dave's brother, we have written Dave. So does his brother now. Fourth one. This is called substitution. Fourth one. What have you been doing? This is working in the brackets, ellipses. So these are some important cohesive devices. Cohesive devices means grammar related techniques which everyone should be careful in writing. Coming to lexical cohesion. Lexical cohesion includes use of repeated references and collocation patterns. Now, let us see one example. Alice caught the baby with some difficulty as it was a queer-shaped little creature and held out its arms and legs in all directions, just like a starfish, thought Alice. The poor little thing was snorting like a steam engine when she caught it. This is a reference from Alice in Wonderland. So different use of different vocabulary. Instead of using the same words, we are using different vocabulary again and again. Instead of using Alice, 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 we have used new vocabulary like queer-shaped little creature. We have used like a starfish, just like a starfish, and the poor little thing. We have used different vocabulary in place of one particular thing. It is called lexical cohesion. And we closed the deal in a star hotel last night. Collocation, group of words coming together which gives one meaning. What does close a deal mean? It is similar to close a shop. So make sure that you prepare lexical cohesion and grammatical cohesion properly. And coming to coherence. Coherence refers to the connection at the idea level. Means when you are writing an idea level, connecting the sentences with the proper idea is called coherence. This principle works closely with the principle of unity discussed above. A single idea and it is stated in the topic sentence. We have seen earlier that a paragraph deals with a single idea and it is stated in the topic sentence. The rest of the paragraph has supporting details. The nature of supporting sentences and the way they are organized depends on the discourse patterns such as exemplification, cause-effect analysis, process analysis, etc. For instance, in the earlier example, paragraph on jogging, the discourse pattern is process description. A process description usually gives direction in a clear chronological order to carry out something to achieve a specified outcome. So what is this? Let me tell you in very short way what is coherence. Coherence is nothing but refers to a connection at the idea level. A single idea, how do you connect it from the first paragraph to the last paragraph includes connection of idea. Connection at the idea level is called coherence. So one should make, when you are writing a paragraph, one should see to that you put cohesive devices and coherence in a proper way. Cohesive devices means lexical and grammatical devices. Coherence means idea of unity, principle of unity, and maintaining the connection structure-wise, the single idea to the last in the paragraph. This is about cohesive and coherence. Now, coming to types of paragraphs. There are different types of paragraphs based on the purpose and function of the paragraph. Here are some common types of paragraphs. Now let us see types of paragraphs. What are different types of paragraphs? Like we have narrative paragraph, we have cause-effect paragraph, we have comparative paragraph, we have descriptive paragraph. In this unit 1, they have given 2 examples with 2 paragraphs like narrative paragraph and cause-effective paragraph. Now let us see, when you write all these paragraphs, you should make sure that you put cohesive devices and lexical cohesive devices and other devices. Now some common features of a narrative paragraph. What are the important points you should maintain when you write a narrative paragraph? So first, information is arranged in a chronological order. When you are writing a narrative paragraph, narration, something, if you are narrating an event, if you are narrating a sequence, if you are narrating something, it's called narrative paragraph. Narration of something is called narrative. Narration means explaining something. So information is arranged in a chronological order. Suitable verbs and adverbs are used to talk about the actions. Transition words like after, first, second, etc. are used in writing a narrative paragraph. Let us see one example narrative paragraph. On Wednesday, 10th April, the Titanic started from Southampton in England. She stopped at Cherbourg in France and then carried on to the port of Queenstown in Ireland. On Thursday, 11th April, shortly after noon, the ship left Queenstown and sailed smoothly over the North Atlantic. The weather was almost perfect with nothing to indicate an approaching storm except for a brief fog. In fact, the passengers remarked that the sailing was proving to be quite smooth. On the first day, the Titanic sailed for 484 miles, the second day 510 miles, and the third day 549 miles. This is about a narration of a Titanic ship. How did it travel? How many days it traveled? So narrating, we are explaining about the Titanic ship. So these are common features which you should maintain in a narrative paragraph. Now let us see some points about cause-effect paragraph. Cause-effect paragraph, let me read one cause-effect paragraph. Many scholars are now convinced that the destruction of the Indus Valley civilization was caused by climate change. Some believe that the climate change was triggered by the drying of the Saraswati River, upon which the economy of the Indus Valley civilization depended, while others are convinced that a great flood had not only changed the course of the river, but also altered the climatic condition, leading to other things. So, this cause-effect paragraph shows the first thing they give cause and effect of the cause. Due to that reason, due to that cause, effects all happened. This is about the cause-effect paragraph and some points which one should know about the cause-effect paragraph. So to the warning of, so let me continue to the, so we were in there, climatic conditions leading to the waning of the cities. Scholars have also pointed out that eastward shift of the monsoons could have reduced the water supply, thereby forcing the Harappans to migrate. This is because the monsoons brought by the eastward winds supported the vegetation, agriculture, and economy of Harappa. The Harappans hence depended on these monsoons, and as they shifted, the water supply might have dried up, resulting in large-scale migrations. This is about cause-effect. Let us see some features of cause-effect paragraphs. The direct reason for an event to occur is stated as the cause of the event, as I told you, as we discussed earlier. Sometimes multiple causes are mentioned with arguments supporting how each cause could have led to the event. And third, words that show connection like because of, as a result of, as a consequence of, owing to are used. So in the cause-effect paragraphs, we use because of, as a result of, consequence of, owing to, all these things. And the narrative paragraph, we use firstly, secondly, and lastly. So these are some tips for learning the paragraph writing. So one should be very careful when you are learning this, writing a paragraphs.